Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another reading. I hope you're still doing well. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. It's always a pleasure to host. If any bit of this reading resonates, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe if you've yet to do so already. I'd also like to thank my angels, ancestors, spirit guides, oversoul, and all sentient beings that walk with me in the highest white light, protecting me, you, and the messages during these exchanges. All right, y'all, let's see what we have. Come through, spirit. What's on the menu for my friends? What do we want to talk about this time around? The moon. Ooh-wee. I heard covert operation. Yeah, the moon energy is given the covert aspect of this. And the Mars energy is given the action. So this is covert action or covert operation. Aries, Cancer, Pisces energy on the table. Covert operation. Yeah, because the 18 on the moon card reduces down to 9, which is the hermit. That's it. That's one maneuvering in the depths. What do we have here? Leo energy, you're out here. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, North Node. Life path 7 out here, the seeker. I just heard, we're going on a bear hunt. We're going on a bear hunt. You can tell I got a kindergartner, right? Looks like somebody's going on a bear hunt. The seeker. I mean, and that's Libra energy as well. Hang on. Bottom of the deck is life path 11. This is someone that's a visionary. Someone who's an inspiration. They're very, very, very intuitive. Somebody's definitely going into the depths of the subconscious mind or the subconscious realm. That which is beyond the surface. Someone's doing a deep dive. Definitely a covert operation. The energy of a spiritual messenger is out here as well. Like, I want to know. I want to get to the nitty gritty on this. What's this covert operation? All right, let's see what we have. Come through, spirit. Tell us more about what's going on here. Butterfingers. All right, what we got going on here? Reverse Dr. Grant energy. Whoa, what are we doing here? I don't like how this is going. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't like how it's going. So it looks like another karmic might be getting squealed on, but we're gonna get all the different angles, don't worry. So I feel like this is literally a bear hunt. Oh no, this is crazy. Because it looks like the bear might be a rogue leader. A rogue spiritual leader that's being cut down. This is like we want their head on a stake type energy. Yeah. Reverse 6 of Knives, that's about going, like, think the reverse. Going out of smooth sailing into choppy, rough waters. Huh? Somebody's scheming, yo. I don't like it. Oh, this is trickery. This is like This is like, I'm going to make you an offer, son, of baskets. We're going to have this exchange. But what you get on the other end of this is this BS. Are these rough waters. Sneaky. Ayo, this is sneaky as hell. Yes. Reverse father of sticks. This is a manipulating. Hey, look at this here. There's trickery right here. There's a spiritual leader who may be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, that's handing out fugazi offers. This is like tricking people into voluntarily doing a destiny swap without them knowing that what you're handing over, what you're exchanging to them, come with a whole bunch of fudged up loose ends and crazy curveballs. Like this is straight trickery, yo. Yes, man, this is meant to slow somebody down. This is like, let me give you an example. You know how when people sign to a record label, it's like they have all this talent, they have all this music. They're already pretty good as an independent artist. But then a major record label will sign them and then shelve them and all their products. It's like I'm getting you to voluntarily sign on or accept this offer just to erase you. You know what I'm saying? It's like you come, damn right. The devil is out here. Ayo, somebody, this is like signing a bad deal. You hear me? This is like signing a bad deal. The crazy thing is, though, is that this is worse than signing to a Death Row Records. This is literally signing on to, like, the toxic spiritual realm. The moon came out first, man. There are illusions around this deal, this son of baskets or knight of cups energy. That exchange is trickery. It looks like an opportunity, but on the other side of it is stagnation, toxicity and stagnation. Bottom of the deck is two of sticks. This person watching you. Miss Ida. That's high priestess energy. You see that? See that? God damn it. There's a spiritual leader with a community. You must be like a spiritual phenom. Like you must be very gifted at some sort of spiritual knowledge. And they're trying to, and they see you as some sort of competition. You understand? Or something. Look, and if you accept that freaking cup, or you step into this record label, this larger umbrella, this larger enterprise, because remember, John Horse is out here. That's the emperor. That's an establishment. This is a messed up spiritual establishment, yo. It's like a cult. It looks like a community, but it's like a cult, actually. Like on the back end of all of this community togetherness, like it looks like you're at a phase in life. Community 10 of baskets, 4 sticks. It looks like this is a spiritual community that has been watching you. You've outgrown the kind of stuff that they're on. And there's someone that's looking to try and scout you just to try and do away with you. Look at this. Reverse justice, reverse ace of coins. This is a bad deal. I'm telling you. Oh, yeah, these are people that's pretending like they're your friends, but that's the reverse page of cups or daughter of baskets. They're no one's friend. Yes. If you start dealing with these people, they're going to shut your movement down because they see you as competition. That was the reverse. Reverse railroad bill is the reverse chariot. They're trying to stop your movement. And look at that. 7 of 9s is behind it. And like I said, it's deception out here. I can't stand it, y'all. Somebody been sitting back watching you do your thing. And they're going to try and pull up like they mean to help your movement, but it'll just be to eclipse you and snuff you out. Like how a phenom gets signed to a record label and then you never hear from him again. Bad deal. It's like a bad record deal. It's like Death Row Records. Yo, who in the hell Hey, do not sign to death. This is like spiritual death row records. No. This is crazy. Somebody's trying to, what's the word? It's like they're trying to court you. Like, you should come over here and be on our team. But it's like they're not mentioning the fact that if you give up your autonomy to be on their team or be in this group or be in this cult or this community, that you are, what is the word? You are relinquishing your independence. You don't get to release records that you want to release. You don't get to release them at the time that you want to release them because you're on the schedule and the program of the whole label now instead of an independent artist anymore. And so now you got to wait until Susie Q and the Bebops do their album and start their tour first. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you and your artistic endeavors are being forgotten about. But that was the point. They wanted Susie Q and the Bebops to be out front. And you would have been competition for Susie Q and the Bebops. That's why they had to sign you and contractually bind you into stagnation. So that the entities, the people, and the folks that they want to put out front could get out front and not have to deal with having to compete against your amazing shit. Look at this. Boy, when I tell you, and it landed on the Ace of Knives, Ace of Swords. This is about a foul leader. A filthy cult leader. Reverse Hierophant. We got Capricorn energy with this Miss Robinson card. Fire sign energy with that Father of Sticks. Aries again with that John Horse Emperor card. Okay. And just Taurus again. With that reverse Hierophant. I'm gonna let it stay on that side. Okay. It's for a lot of you, it's a messed up Leo. Or it's a bully. It's a spiritual bully, a spiritual narcissist. Running the spiritual community equivalent of Death Row Records. Trying to snuff out star seeds so that their dark attachment people can get out front and continue to mislead the population. You enlightening people too much. They got to sit your ass down. Reverse Queen of Pentacles. Very dangerous person. They do anything for money. Anything. They make sketchy investments. Poor investments. Okay. So them putting you on tricking you into coming over there and then putting you on ice is going to relieve them of all this anxiety because they make poor investments. It's going to be a relief for them if they can get you to sit down. Because you got way more talent in your pinky finger than their whole record label. Look at this. There they go with the jacked up offer. So there's a dark attachment trying to use a community to trick you into camaraderie so that they can put you in isolation and shut you down. You get absorbed into the machine, never to be seen or heard from again type energy. Oh, yeah, they watching you. If you got a platform or you do anything out front, they are watching you. They know they can't. They know their dark attachments can't compete with your righteousness, so they're going to try to pull up as fake friends and then bench you once you come on to their little team. Look at this reverse Page of Swords. They pull it up with lies. Everything they're saying is a lie. They're just trying to say what they think you want to hear and then sit your ass down. Look at this reverse Tower. They're trying to avert disaster because your truth, your righteousness, your Ace of Knives energy is ruining their operation. And unintentionally, you're just being your natural, genuine, righteous self. But because of how righteous and genuine you are, by default, it exposes how weak and sketchy they are. So they got to get you out the way, or at least that's what they think they got to do. Reverse Seven of Cups is they're delusional. They're trapped in their own heads. They trap other people in their heads with these lies. Their ministry is mayhem. You make it a problem for them to do that unopposed because you're so righteous. So obviously, the right thing, the right example of how to live. Reverse Nine of Wands. This isn't about persevering. When it's upright, it's about you having your struggles, but you're still pushing through. But the reverse Nine of Wands is their overall objective to make sure that you finally tap out this time. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, you know, it would be easier for them to just not be sketchy, but in their mind, it's easier to just erase you so that they can continue to be sketchy. I'm talking to somebody who's a righteous person, because this is about truth, justice, and righteousness. Your very presence, your very MO, your mode of operation makes them look obviously like what they are, which is fakes, phony, tricksters. And you're doing this thing effortlessly. You don't even know you got them on their pins and needles over there like that. But like I said, they coming out as this reverse Queen of Pentacles. This is a group of spiritual people that ain't really nothing but a bunch of daggone pulpit pimps. They send that darn collection plate around 1,000 times. All right, now we're going to take up an offering for this. We're going to take up an offering for that. Don't forget to have your money for this. Have some money for that. Look, yeah. That's their MO. They don't actually care if people excel, ascend, or become empowered. Their goal is to keep them stuck in enough of a toxic loop so that they can keep feeding off of them, feeding off of their hopes and their fears. What you're saying is actually, and what you're doing actually liberates people, which makes them independent, which means parasites like them wouldn't be able to latch on. You're a threat to their fugazi operation. They don't like it. Look at this, leisure and luxury. This all they about. That reverse Queen of Pentacles. That heifer will hunch, steal, kill, whatever for that dollar bill. Over the next hour, something is significant here. Hang on. Sweet, beautiful, and charming. I feel like this is your energy. Yeah, you're like a sweetheart. They hate it. But over the next hour, it feels like somebody... I ain't seen this card in a long time. This is disgusting. Yeah, you got some parasites, pervert type energies around here. I don't like it. But in the next hour, there's something that comes across as very sweet, beautiful, and charming. Tell the truth. What we talking about? Oh, so something happened in the past 3 months. And it may have something to do with that pedo or someone you suspected to be a pedo, but it's definitely someone that's not on the up and up. Cancer season is out here. This is disgusting. Taurus, you're on the table now. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Ew. So when I'm getting this, so there is a pedo alert for somebody in here. Covert operation. Excuse me. What is that show where they set the pedos up and have them thinking that they're talking to a child through text or something, and then they set them up to meet them somewhere, and when they get there, it's really the laws? Yeah, this is what this feels like. Because this covert operation with the energy of the seeker being out here, and then pedo alert comes out. You may have one of those around you guys that's on the prowl. Oh, you definitely do. Because that acidic Scorpio is a Diddy reincarnate. They could be a spiritual leader. So this is like I said, you know how they usually say in certain cults, correct, certain, give me a break. Every single cult, there's always some sort of sexual misconduct. So this is what's going on in this weird ass community. They got sexual misconduct going on. Wow. Virgo energy is out here. Virgo, the virgin energy is out here. And then it says fast. You must stay pure to continue elevating. Pure. Virginity and purity is on the table here. Whether it's literally the sexual version of that or just someone's innocence, period. You may not know nothing about the music industry when they come to you with this bad record deal. You know what I'm saying? That's a type of virginity or a type of innocence. Not knowing how something really works and then getting completely railroaded. Yeah. Shemajor 47, Asalia is here. Just God who points to truth. Yeah, they putting their finger on the nose of somebody who's obsessed with people's innocence, perverting people's innocence, taking them for granted, tricking them into doing things that hurt them or deplete them or slow them down. 47 is significant. 74 also significant. April 7th, July 4th. Reduces down to 11, which is the Justice card. Yeah. Ocean breeze is here. So, something significant about the ocean, beaches, or the one's movements. Someone is stealthy. Aquarius energy is out here in the month of August is significant. Yeah, that Leo energy back out here. Maybe an August Leo in the middle of all this crap. I don't. This is weird. Good energy is out here. South America. See that? I don't like it because they're not even talking about a country here. Good energy down south. This is talking about one's root and sacral chakras. What's coming through to me. I love everything about you. Look at this. There are predators afoot. I love everything about you. Hunting grounds. I told you they was watching you. It's something about you that's genuine and untapped and untainted. Something very pure and virgin-like that they want from you. They're on the prowl. They're obsessed with it. As a matter of fact, remember we pulled out the Miss Robinson card. That's about obsession. Somebody's obsessed with someone else's innocence and their abundance. Look at this. Mutarut is here. Mutarut. Luxury. We did see leisure and luxury before. So someone doesn't know that they're entitled to some sort of inheritances. And these people are trying to trick you into some sort of binding agreement or connection where they can then just pilfer and plumage. What is it? Pilfer and plunge. Pillage and plunder. Woo! Mouth got tangled up, didn't it? West energy is here. Somebody's last name is West. The Western hemisphere or the Western side of any city, state, country, significant. They ride together. They die together. All parties involved are screwed. This is giving like a pedo bus. I don't like it. There are attraction spells. There are come to me spells happening. Kiss ass is out here because they want you or whoever their target is to become enamored with them. Kissing their ass. They're conjuring it up. I knew it was some bad magic out here, man. Somebody is terrible. Upper hand. This is how your protections are, but this was what the intent of the come to me spells were or are. Them having the upper hand and having you right where they need you. Not gonna happen because Debbie just squealed. Libra energy is on the table again. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Hey! Vow voiders. You see that? Look at this. Abuse. Be patient. Divine timing involved. This is a bust, yo. It's a bust. Because they have to be strategic when they're setting up the pedos. They got to have time with orchestrating the conversations and setting up the meetup date and the meetup location. Be patient. This is traps being set because of someone being an abuser and doing it under the cloak of darkness, their covert operation of abuse. Aquarius, you're out here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Pisces season is significant as it pertains to these events. That acidic Pisces is a spineless, passive-aggressive pusaklat. So this is like, you know how they talk about Eastine and Ghislaine? Yeah. Eastine would be like the head predator, the head pedo, and then Ghislaine would be like this person. Whoever the spineless, passive-aggressive pussy cloth is, that would be like the assistant to the pedo. Like, she would trick those girls into coming over, but it was because of her loyalty and her obedience to the head pedo, which was Easting. You understand? Be careful. Cancer, you out here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Depths of the mind, body, and spirit. We do not want this Diddy reincarnate to have access to none of that. Last year they did something wild. Wild, crazy. Look at that. Of course they did something wild. Val Vortis is out here. You know what? That's the Empress energy on that because that's the third one. Let me go back because I didn't even look at the... oh, that was 11. This somebody, mama, grandmama. It's maybe a matriarch that has this foul-ass cult. Taurus sun energy is out here. Definitely a Taurus involved because there's Empress energy on that Val Vortis. Yeah, when the Val Vortices come out, that means it's karmics on their way to getting beat like a drum. That's like the holding cell for the dirt bags. Shem Angel 53 is here. Nanael, God who brings down the proud. Yeah. So there's some sort of weird cootie travel plans. It's giving trafficking. Yeah. So some of y'all might look, Precision of the Falcon. Yeah, because we know what we talking about. We're right on the money. Like I said, this is giving that moon energy. Like this is someone who moves under the cloak of darkness. First, middle, last, initial Q, significant. Thief. Yeah, they're stealing people's innocence, their autonomy, their authenticity. Smear campaigning them. Look at this. Killer karma on the bottom of the deck. They're snatching that ass right off Earth. Yeah. Y'all ancestors ain't having it. Libra moon, you out here. That acidic Aries is a dog-faced mutant. Can't stand you. The Most High gonna step for you every single time. They can't have what they after. Dirt bags. Can't stand it. They're spiritual harlots and they want to steal your virginity because you're so pure and lovely. It's disgusting. I can't stand it. I'm out of this. Let me out. All right. I hope this has been helpful. I hope this gave you enough tips and clues about these people, this community, this cult, so that you can continue to stay out the way, so that you can continue to put your protections up. Keep your angels. Your angels are on the ready. They're telling you ahead of time what's around. They like to just debrief you before, they start beating folks like a drum, okay? Because they need you to be aware enough so that you're not voluntarily interacting with these people and inviting them, giving them a clearance to still interact with you because you maybe don't know any better, but So go ahead on and when you go in your hermit mode away from them this time, or the last time you went, is you stay in hermit mode away from these people because they about to get beat like a drum. This whole little community perversion is coming to an end now, boy. Ain't nobody got time for this dirtbag stuff. All right, that's your spread. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you've yet to do so already. If you would like a personal reading, just check the description box for my email and shoot me a request. I'll respond with the rates and the process. I hope this has been helpful. And until next time, peace.